Sorry, I got cut off there. Yeah, as I was saying, the doctors told me um, 2.5, 3 years ago when I had my hip replacement operation that I would only be able to walk a certain amount of, times a day, a week or whatever, and it would only have to be very gentle walking, and I wouldn't be able to do sort of distances again because in the 1990s I actually ran marathons, believe it or not, for charity. I ran 6 marathons, including New York actually. That was a period of time when I was fairly clean and I pushed myself. I'm not really built for marathon running, but I've always had this ability to sort of go through the pain, I suppose, if you like. But I was thinking about this, and I've started doing this goal of walking 12 kilometres a day, and I was coming up the hill, and I was in quite a lot of pain as I was coming up the hill because it's very mountainous around me, a lot of big hills. And as I was coming up the hill, I could have stopped and given in, and I didn't. I thought, fuck it. I just drove through it and got to the top. And I thought to myself, well, this is more or less my recovery this time. This is probably what is different about it. In the past, I've let drugs and alcohol have power over me. They've had the total power. They've driven me. They've controlled my brain, my body, my life, everything about me. Well, I would say, fuck you now, drugs and alcohol. I've got power over you now. And, that doesn't work for some people, but it has definitely worked for me this time. There's no doubts about it. I will not give in to them. And now, sort of magically after this sort of just over 6 months now and over 3 months from alcohol, the cravings have gone. There's no desire in my head. The little voice is gone from my head. I don't have any. All I do, I've changed all my habits. I've sort of reprogrammed my brain, if you like. So whereas at the shop I used to go to buy my alcohol, now I go to buy my healthy veg from. So it's the same trip, different result. If I go to the chemist, it's for vitamin tablets instead of tramadol. It's a total reprogramming process, but they will not and will not ever have power over me again. They won't have power over me again. And that works for me this time. And I'll tell you why it works, because every day I see things. I've been walking with my head down to the ground in Belamadne here in Spain, and I've never, for a year and a half, I didn't see any of the beauty and the life around me. I was living in this permanent mental fog, dazed, depression, drugged, shithead. You know, People are taking notice of me now. They're talking to me when I go into cafes. The waiters that used to ignore me, thinking, "Who's that bloody dickhead like coming in?" are now coming over and making conversation with me. I've got money in my pocket. I wake up in the morning, fresh, alive, wanting to face the day. My family, the respect is coming back from my daughters and my wife, which is the most important thing of all. And the rest of my family. I'm living life with head held high, with dignity, instead of this cloud of, mental fog. I'm getting things done. I can solve problems now. My day is so full. I just make, everything I set out to do, I achieve. From the health point of view, the weight is dropping off me. I've probably lost, 30 pounds, 30, nearly 40 pounds, I suppose, since I stopped 3 months of alcohol. More, obviously lost, and obviously healthy diet, and that helps. So I implore you, I know we're all different. I know we've all got different ways of coping with recovery. You know, AA and meetings, I did the 90 meetings, so it didn't work for me. I think I'm just the type of person that needed to have the power over it. And my friend was the same, who was in rehab with me, Giles. Now he's 11 years clean, and he's used, the same sorts of approaches I've used this time. I just regret that I didn't use it before. But we're all individuals, so your approach to it might be totally different. You know, just make sure you've got some support around you in recovery, and try and avoid all this bloody benzodiazepines and all the rest of it when you're withdrawing. I know you've all, a lot of you got hard lives and stuff going on all around you, but get it all out of your system in one. Don't have a crutch. You need to be clean. You need to experience what it feels like to see things again clearly, and experience the colours. Everything's clearer. Everything tastes different. You miss so much when you're in addiction, particularly to opiates and alcohol. You miss so much. I just can't stress enough. And it's not just the wreckage you do to your family. You miss so much of the joy of life. And please, I implore you, if you need any help, just email me. I'll put it below in the description. Um, that's really the end of the message as far as that goes. Just one little health tip I'll share with you that I've been doing, which really helps. I drink. I know this is totally going off subject here. I squeeze a couple of lemons every morning with warm water and drink it. The first thing that goes into my body every day, which sets your body up in an alkaline sort of way. It's really, really healthy for you. Try doing it. It'll make you feel better, and it'll clean your system. And I also put freshly squeezed lemon juice in a 2 litre bottle of water, which I make sure I drink 3 of every day. It just means that I'm getting the hydration down me. Useful thing to do in withdrawal, that. So you're getting the right amount of hydration, or even more than you need, really, I suppose. Um, anyway, next time I'll talk about probably some of my experience with acupressure and acupuncture, with pain, with things that will help you in withdrawal, and things that will help you with pain. Hopefully, they help me in my experience. So until then, please stop putting drugs and alcohol in your mouth. Think about stopping now. Don't put it off. Don't put it off. Now is the time to experience life. Life is short. Please remember that. Anyway, till next time, carpe diem. Just hold on and stay strong, guys. I'm with you 100%, and I know some of you are struggling. Please, life is great without it. Anyhow, till next time, much love to you all. Bye bye.